Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Ascending Souls Journey. I'm Lorianne, here to give you the messages on love. We're going to take a look at love and relationships for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Capricorn, and take from the reading what is applicable to your life and let go of the rest. Don't hold on to it if it's not yours, right? Don't create drama that's not there. So I hope you guys are doing well. I live in Denver, Colorado. These are a little late because I was in a snowstorm and it was fun. My dog loved it. But anyway, now it's time to get back to some serious business because there's some really positive energy coming through. It's a mixture of both, but we're going to see how it plays out through the cards today, okay, for your reading. So I'm going to pull from this deck. This would represent you who is watching this video, and I will use a different deck for whoever you're dealing with, the opposing energy that you're dealing with, and I will pull Romance Angel card at the end of the reading. So and also it's general, so you can vice versa. Okay. So we're starting off with the 10 of Pentacles for you, and that's really good for you, Capricorn. You know, I was guided to do your reading. I was going to do a different zodiac sign, and I kept hearing Capricorn, Capricorn. So I don't know why, but starting off with this 10 of Pentacles, that's really great. This is talking about feeling like you're secure again, feeling like if you're not completely feeling like confident, you are right there. You're going to roll into that over this next few weeks, 1 to 2. Some of you, it will be 3, like even mid-April. Now that could have to do with the payout, like in the US, if you get a tax return, something like that, a bonus, any of the things that are going through right now. But this also has to do with a contract for some of you as well. Now we have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. However, if we're looking at a zodiac partner, this is a new opportunity. You guys may have recently received a new job offer, and I mean a job offer. Through the job offer, you're going to meet somebody. Through the job offer, you're going to be able to start speaking the truth to your current partner. Yeah, it's really positive, really, really positive. Now, for some of you, and I know that sounds weird, and I'm going to pull detail, but this is a new person that's coming in around your career sector. And because it's so positive, oh my gosh. Now we have the Devil card on the opposing end. Now the Devil card can simply mean it's you, Cap. I mean, you know, that's your card in the tarot. And it's not a negative card. It's really talking about the opposing elements of what we deal with in life. So we can be in a high vibration, a positive vibration, right? Or we can be in a low vibration. This is the victimhood. This is, why is this always happening to me? And we all do it, each and every one of us. And we can go back and forth from the high vibration to the low vibration, etc. Whoever this person is, I feel they had a lot of addictions, because this card also talks about addictions. Now that can be actually having addictions that gave them the bipolar type of a personality. So if they were an alcoholic or any kind of a holic, yeah, any kind of an addict in any form, shopaholic as well, because they go through withdrawals if they're not shopping, if they're not satisfying whatever that need is that they're looking for. And, you know, when we as people are focused on that addiction, we're out of balance, but they are coming back into balance. So they've been through a lot. They have been through a lot. Some of them may have actually gone through the dark night of the soul. But for a lot of you, this is simply a fellow Capricorn, or this is your energy where you're finally feeling like, okay, I like this card, right? I love this card right here, because it's really what we feel like when we get to a certain point, when we go through the transformation after we've met that person or that experience that triggered us into this journey, right? The journey of self-reflection that none of us want to do. It's not fun, but it actually is fun once you get past that one point. And I feel that they may have been stuck in an out of balance type of an energy. Now, for some of you, you could be going through a divorce, a separation, if this is somebody that you're involved with. I'm going to pull the details, but it could be. breaking ties, and when you break ties, your foundation will grow, because you have learned how to give and take in the right way. You, whoever is viewing this video, it's like you understand what your Nine of Cups is. You want this. And you are not going to put up with anybody who is dealing with any kind of addictions. And that's what I mean. For a lot of you, I really think it's more the zodiac sign, or the element of Pentacles, the element of being grounded. Because when you are grounded, you're very organized. You're just like boom, boom, boom. And that makes you super attractive. That makes you very alluring, because you're embodying your own king, queen of your element. And that puts us in a whole different level of vibration. And that's where we want you to go to. So I'm hoping this is for you. Now, we do have the King of Cups that came out. And the King of Cups can be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces as a zodiac sign. And this is somebody who turned their back on you. You guys are dealing with somebody who turned their back on you in a love relationship, whether this is your current partner or somebody that you were with and you are separated right now, like you're not with them. But the good thing is you have an opportunity coming in, and this opportunity is going to bring, like, you know, when we're looking, you've got multiple opportunities. And if we're looking at the King of Swords is a person who uses their logic. So they're highly intelligent individuals, very smart, very good communicators, and they can carry a conversation on and move from, and just flow from one to another to another. And they're the type of people that will talk for hours and hours and hours, right? And we all know those kind of people. Some of you are going, yeah, that's Lorianne. I know who you are. I see you. And you know, when we go through these changes in life, we really look at that intellect. We want the stimulation from the mind. We want to have a great conversation. We want somebody that takes care of their body. You don't want to be sitting there with somebody who's doing all this drugs and alcohol and all this, you know, shopping and spending money that they don't have. It's like we want somebody who is actually balanced. And for some of you, you're really going to meet somebody. And it is in the month of March. So this is for a group of you where they're showing me between March 15th, which is today, the day I'm doing this reading, between the 15th and the 31st of the month. So over the next couple weeks. Now, the King of Swords energy, that's air, that's virtual communication. So if it's an online workshop or a meeting, you might meet somebody that way. The King of Cups could be in person. It very well could be, but this is somebody coming in whether you know them or not. And I feel a lot of you really don't know this new person. Those of you in a relationship, well, we're going to pull cards and we're going to see where that's going to go, okay? But for those of you where it's single, looking, oh yeah, adversity. There you go. So adversity is all about the challenges, the struggles and the strives in dealing with. I feel for a lot of you, it's not just this relationship. It wasn't just the last relationship. It's been a multitude of different types of relationships, not even just romantic. Kind of like, I feel like this group of you have been run over a little bit. You know, you've been through the mill, right? And it doesn't matter what zodiac sign. It has nothing to do with the time frame you were born. It has to do with you and your own life experiences in this life, in the past life, and where you're going in the future. So when we get in balance and we can recognize the adversities with the person that we're dealing with, pay very close attention. For some of you, this is an actual alcoholic. So if you're meeting somebody brand new, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to everything. And that's the beauty of the global awakening, the spiritual ascension, the awakening inside of us. Because we do pay attention. We can be in the moment, we can have fun, but in our head, we can see that they've had 3 drinks in an hour. That's a warning sign. And we don't need to freak out. We don't need to, we have everything exactly the way it's meant to be, and you will be able to make your decisions accordingly. Now, we're gonna see where this is going, because I'm gonna pull one romance card now. I'll pull for specific couples and singles at the end, but we need one here because this is like really positive, but yet it's familiar. So if you're meeting somebody new, it may feel very familiar. You deserve love. I had 27 cards fall on the floor, and I assure you they are not the ones. This is the one for you. You deserve love. This is the one that came upright for you. So when we're, and that's what I mean, you deserve love. This is your wish. So even if it means leaving somebody to start something new, I feel this is this group of you where you've already done it. You've already processed the paperwork, and it's already in motion. It's not like you're just, boom, going to make that decision today. Because when we come into a place of balance, when we understand our own personal value, and we can be like this, and we don't like ourselves when we're like this, so why would we want to be with somebody else like this? Grumpy, addictive, toxic. A lot of toxicity can happen around this type of an energy. Now, as a Capricorn, they're like you, they're beautiful, they're going to be just like you, and they're going to be in balance, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy. So let's pull just a couple more cards, and then I'll pull specific ones for... Okay. So yeah, we have the Tower card. All right, so if this hasn't happened, this is going to happen. The Tower card is about something changing, which, wow, the whole world is changing. So this is going to be applicable for almost every single reading by every single person on YouTube, right? But the Tower card is a change. It's a change to your environment, a change to your home, to your surroundings. The tower of who we are is shaken to the point where we are forced to take a look at what we view as toxic around us. What kind of a relationship is it that we're looking for, this or not? So this Tower moment may come in, and for some of you, it's going to come in because you've been very, very patient. And when I say this is very positive. The Devil card is not all bad, all right? There is a good, a positive, and a negative to every aspect. This person is going to stimulate your sacral chakra. This person is going to excite you again. Even though they're a Capricorn, even though they're you and they have that beautiful grounding kind of an energy, there's something bad boy, bad girl about this person. You know what I mean? But that's not necessarily, it's like the boy girl next door, how they look wholesome, but they're not. Or let's just say it's not like they're completely opposite, but they're not completely conservative either, where they have this beautiful vibe about them that's going to allure you to them. You're an earth sign, so you're going to be allured to them. Pretty cool. Now, we have Temperance. This is about being patient. This is you've been patient for a really long time. So if this is a relationship and you're in a partnership, and that's what I feel this is, a lot of you, you're like, you're laying the sword down saying, I am done doing this, because you know what you deserve. You deserve love. So let's pull one just for the couples getting to know each other. And that makes absolute sense, because while we're dealing with this, if you were dealing with a partner, or you yourself, or both of you probably were going through all of these weird freaking world changes at the same time, right? And we lose sight of who we are in life in general. So getting to know them is going to be the best way for you to move forward. It's going to be the best way for you to feel in balance and to overcome any of the adversities in the relationship. And it is going to take more patience, of course, to fix, repair, and build. But you have the makings to do it. So get to know who they are today. We can live with somebody. I mean, one of my kids, they had no idea that I worked out every day of their life when they were little. Because I would wake up at 4:30, when the sun rises, I'd be up 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning doing my little stretch and, my little routine. And they were still sleeping, so they would not have known. But in raising them, I never thought about that. I just assumed they knew. So we can oftentimes miss things, and that's what the getting to know is really going to benefit those of you in a relationship. And you got the card of give your relationship a chance for those of you who are single. So this person coming in, and I feel you're going to meet them again in a virtual setting. I'm seeing like, it's only like 10 people on a screen. It's probably a small meeting, 6 to 10 people is not a lot. But I feel this person obviously is going to stand out in such a small group. However, give this relationship a chance. You've been patient so long, Capricorn. You already understand, like I said, you understand, you recognize toxic behavior. You've already gone through your journey. You understand who you're dealing with. So have a great week. Remember, this is for donations are going to help children and victims of domestic violence. Thank you for watching. Much love.